Hard Knocks Video Marketing. I just wanted to put up another video. This video is going to be for descriptions. I want to make sure that you guys are stepping up your game and selling. So obviously you guys checked out the other videos, how to optimize your images, and now we're going to do descriptions. I want to get into descriptions a little bit more, and then the next video maybe tags or something. So in the meantime, I want to show you how I put a description in when I find a product or find something that I'm looking for. I will either use TerraPeak, which I use that for almost everything. And if you don't have TerraPeak, well then we can go onto the manufacturer's website, get the information from there. So let's get started on this. I wanted to type in something here. So I think the wife is looking for a Vitamix, and she asked me to look into that. So let's look into Vitamix and see how much they are. So alright, so here at Vitamix blenders, Vitamix, I'm going to go to Vitamix.com. I just want to see what they, what they're selling over there. So here we're going to go to new at Vitamix. Let me see what's new. Okay, we got the Professional Series 200. That looks pretty good. That's $479. And we can go to the high price bestsellers. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just go to the Professional Series 200. I want to take a look at this. And so we're here now. Usually what I will do is I will get this information right here. So I basically would just copy it, and I will put that somewhere on my desktop. So I have a place to go back and put this in. So that's how I would do it. I would actually go here, and getting the information straight from the manufacturer is probably the best thing for you guys to do, because I know a lot of you guys are not authors or writers or what have you, and you want to make sure that it looks good. A good description people like. They like to to look at, they want facts. Okay, that's the bottom line. So here is just basically explaining what it is, and then right here is specifications. That is another great tool to use, is the specifications. So right here also you have this here, your machine is designed to build an outstanding, I mean all that is good. So you can always just copy it, just copy what you see right here, and put it on your description. Specifications, there you go. I mean this tells you everything there is to know about the product, and just simply copying and paste, putting that in there, the dimensions. And here's the thing, guys, you want to separate yourself from everybody else. So I'm going to just get off here, right here real quick. Everybody is probably doing the same thing. They're probably copying and pasting from the manufacturer's website. The good guys are the guys that know exactly what they're doing are. But what you do is you want to be different. You don't want your page to show up with theirs. So here I simply will go ahead and I would change, like this 17.4 inches tall, I may go 17.2. 48 ounce, 48.5 ounce container. 8.75, 8.76, 7.25, 7.24 in width. It doesn't have to be exact. Nobody's going to go out there and measure this or what have you. But what you're doing is, when the search engines are looking for it, they're looking for new content. And see, this is what this is all about, is new content. So you want to be able to have your description in there, and they look for your description. They look for everything that is different. And if it's different, it ranks higher. So that's just one way of doing it for Vitamix. So right here is $479, and that's a Professional Series 200. Okay, so This is just the company website. This is what I went on, and I'm going to get off the company website. I'm going to go into Terapeak because I want to find out if they're selling on Terapeak. So let's find out. I'll pull this up, and I would just type in Vitamix. But you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to go into my keyword spy because I want to see how popular Vitamix is. And so I'm going to type in Vitamix, and I'm not going to spend too much time on the keyword spy here, but it's 368,000 a month searching for Vitamix. I can guarantee you blenders is a heck of a lot more. So I'm just going to go ahead and simply type in blenders and see how much that is. So we're looking at this category right here, and you have 2 million looking for blenders. So the first word on there is going to be blenders, Vitamix, and then so on. You know, it could be commercial, it could be, you know, there's other words that you can put in there, professional. So, you know, if you, let's see what commercial is and see how much that ranks. 37 million is commercial. So maybe I might want to put commercial first. Commercial, Vitamix, blender, okay? Commercial is 37 million. So that's a no-brainer right there, guys. Okay, so we're done with that. So I wanted just to kind of go over that real quick. So let's go back and see if I can get back into Terapeak here. Nope, I'm going to have to log back in. Okay. So let me log back into Terapeak, guys, and I should have opened up a new window, which I didn't. Okay, and so Terapeak I use for everything, like I said, guys. You know, it's one of the best datas out there, and so, you know, it's worth it for me to spend $29 a month just to check that. And also I can check on Amazon. So, you know, at first, let's go ahead and we're going to type in Vitamix. So Vitamix, and I'm just going to type that in by itself because I want to find out Vitamix by itself, and I'm going to do a 30-day because I want to find out. I know nothing about Vitamix. I want to find out, you know, what I can get as, you know, good deal, and I can guarantee you they're probably selling these a heck of a lot more than $475 on eBay. So let's check this out and see where we're at it. So, all right. Okay, here we go. You're looking at 1,249 for this Vitamix. It's a big difference. So let me see here. All these are roughly around $1,000 for the Vitamix. I'm going to see if I'll type in 200 and see if that one comes up, because that's the one that we were looking for. See if it comes up at all. It looks like a bunch of, okay. Yep, it does. I guess this is the package. Yeah, this is the package for it. So you have this at $532 it started out with, and it's $399. So you're looking, you know, anywhere. They got 15 listings on here and $439. So I'm just simply going to click on the first one because I want to find out what they're using as their title. So I'm going to look at this particular ad right here. This guy had 2 available. He sold one at $439. So you know it does sell. Somebody's watching this, okay? All right, cool. So let's look at his. And there you go. You know, he took the picture. He put it on there. He put the pictures all on the side right there, which is great. This is why he's selling, because he's got something that you're able to look at. See, a lot of them, they just put the description in, but they don't have pictures or video. So if there's a video on it, I would definitely grab that video and put that video on there, and along with the pictures. And here, let me read it here. Here, I would definitely just go ahead and I would copy all this. And as you can see here, 20.5, 8.75, 7. See, none of this was changed, and yet he still sold it. You know, so the descriptions weren't changed a little bit. I would go out and I would grab this whole thing here. So I would copy everything that he had, you know, except for I would grab all this and to just change it around a little bit. You know, the commercial grade professional, you know, series 200, you know, I would put more the keywords that I'm using. I would just fit these in there, just put them in, you know, in the title somewhere. You can just add them in right here or add them in somewhere else, you know, but just put them in the title. So I always told you guys that it's very important that you have your title, whatever you have in your title, you want to put at the bottom of your description. Because when you put it in the bottom of your description in eBay, it finds it. And I'm going to see if later on if I can show you guys, you know, somebody who's actually doing that. I'm sure I can find it, but because there's a lot of people that do it. So the reason why is because they get ranked extremely high. So here we know that this guy right here has new Vitamix Pro 200. So really, he doesn't even have the #1 keyword, and he's still selling. So at $439. So if you put commercial in there first, it's going to show up under commercial. So let me go ahead and go back because I want to see something else here. Okay, so item specifications. Yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot in there. You know, you can even grab this under, you know, the item specifications. Just copy it. Do the same thing. You copy that, and there you go. You put that in the item specifications. Kind of do everything that this person's doing. If you're going to take this guy's picture and you're going to save it, put your keywords in there. You know, get in there and put the keywords in there. Just right click on his picture, save it image as. I know on a Mac that's what I do, and to just go ahead and just put in your 3 main keywords. You know, commercial, professional, blender, Vitamix. You know, put that in there, and your ad is going to be seen a lot more than what this guy is. This guy took a terrible picture of the box. Terrible picture. When he could have simply went to the manufacturer's website and grabbed the pictures from right there. I mean, how much nicer is it to go to the manufacturer's website and grab it from there? So let me see. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Vitamix blenders, Vitamix manufacturing. That's okay. That's different. So let's go to Vitamix.com. And look how much more professional these pictures look. So that's where, you know, you're grabbing this picture, and, you know, save image as and grab the picture, and if you want to open it up, and, you know, there you go. You grab this one, and that's, you know, that looks pretty nice. What I do, and on the Mac, what I'll do is I'll hit the Shift Command 4, and this will change. So if I hit Shift Command and hold it all down at the same time, you'll see the hand up here change. There you go, right here, and then I just press on the mouse on the left side and I drag it, and I take a nice good picture. There you go. It just took the picture and put it on my desktop. Okay, so that's how you can do that with a Mac. You know, as far as the other programs out there, I don't know how to do that with Windows. I haven't worked with Windows in such a long time. So that kind of gives you an idea on that. Okay. So, you know, you're putting in the description, and that's what we want to do, is we want to put in the description and put that into eBay or Amazon or wherever you're doing it, and you know, just kind of put it in and copy it, paste it, change it around a little bit, and it's going to work for you. Your tags, the same thing. If you have a place to put your tags, then go ahead and put your tags in there. But see here on Terapeak, I'll find out this guy right here who's selling it for $1,200. I want to take a look at his ad. I want to see how well his ad is. You know, there you go. He took this straight from this looks a lot nicer than the other one did of the box. you know. So he most likely took that from the manufacturer's website. As a matter of fact, I know he did, because even his description is from the manufacturer's website. How I know that is you got the R symbol right here. Okay? The R symbol comes directly as a register. So I know he went there and took all this, and you know, even here, let me see, dimensions. Well, this was a different dimension because we're looking at something different. I don't know if he changed that around or not, you know, and most likely he did. But if not, you know, change it around. And that's all you need to do. And so, okay, well, enough about this. I wanted to get into something else other than just, you know, the description. This is how I find the descriptions. This is how I go into that, you know. And so I wanted to kind of throw a 2-for-1 in there. You know, ranking higher, and the reason why we want to rank higher on eBay or Amazon is because we want our stuff to be seen. So remember I was telling you that you know, I put the description. So if I have the description and say commercial Vitamix blender in the description, I put that on the bottom of my description. Well, it's a good way to do that, and the reason why is because your ads get seen a lot better, and for some reason when they put them on top, it just doesn't catch it. I don't know. You know, I'm not an SEO expert by far, and that's not what I do. I sell eBay all day long, but when it comes to SEO, I kind of picked this up on my own. So what I did notice, I'm going to go, say for instance, I'm going to go to, a lot of you guys are in DS Domination. So, DS Domination, I'm going to find out who's the top ranking guy that in DS Dominations for videos, because YouTube is where I really put my, where you can really rank really high. So, you know, I want to find out, well, who is going to rank extremely high, and you know, so I'm going through this, and look at this guy right here, my first week results and testimonials, and let me find out how much he has. See here. Hopefully it doesn't play, so we'll pause it.
Hey guys, this is
okay. So this guy right here, you know, he's got 1,000 subscribers. This has been shown 14,000 times. Now, for you guys in DS Domination, you want to rank high like this guy does? Look at his title. Look at exactly his title. And watch this. DS Domination. First word, right? First word is DS Domination. So, you know, I'm just going on to this guy. I don't know what, you know, what he does. I don't know if he's, you know, it looks like he's a leader or what have you. So we're going to check this guy out. And we're going to see, why is his ranking so high? So I'm going to give you one of his secrets, and I'm going to show you why he's ranking so high. He puts in DS Domination on almost every other line here, okay? It's very simple. Whatever you're selling, if it's YouTube or something, it's the main keyword. That's what you're using. That's what people are looking for. So let's go ahead and just check out his description. DS Domination, DS Domination. Okay? There is so much DS Domination. It's not overkill, but at the same time, he's giving new content. And that's just it. He's giving new content. And if he's giving new content, then what happens is it finds them. So DS Domination, here's another thing too. Look at all the YouTube videos that is linked, okay? You put more YouTube videos, what happens is they're going to be able to watch his other YouTube, his other YouTube, his other YouTube. So they're always going to stay on his page. So here he's got all these YouTube right here, and let me go and see, you know, comments, show more, but he's linking them somewhere else. He's taking them somewhere else, and that's exactly what you want to do. You want to get out there and you want to you know, take them to your channel. So let me check out his review. Let me see if I can find anything else different that he's doing.
Hey guys, this is Trent Weidman. Today
All
is
right.
September 2nd, 2013.
I don't want to hear you, Trent. So, and a lot of you guys probably know who he is, you know, so. But look at all of his listings. All of his listings, he throws in all of his YouTube channels, which is pretty smart. That's something you want to do. You want to put in your Facebook page, your blog, whatever brings you to him. So the more that you're actually watching from him, the more he ranks. He's going to rank higher and higher and higher. So let me see. Yeah, but other than that, you know, I just wanted to show you, like I said, I was just kind of showing you in the description what these guys do in order to get ranked. You know, they want to get ranked, so they put in the first word is DS domination, and it's all over. It's all over his. Okay, even if it goes to another YouTube channel, DS domination, you know. Here's the DS domination replay of the videos, and he's got all these right here. It's all going to different YouTube videos. So, you know, that kind of proves my point as far as, you know, putting the description. You know, you want to put that DS domination in your description, put it on the very, very bottom, but at the same time, you know, you want to be able to put that throughout all of your description, and that's exactly what you're going to do with your eBay ads. Okay, so on your eBay ads, you want to kind of do the same thing, so people are able to find you. So if people are able to find you, then you know it's going to show up even better. So one more thing I wanted to do here real quick. I just wanted to check out all the Vitamix here, and you can see it's, you know, this is the same picture. This is the same picture. You know, at 352 watchers, and it's the same picture. And he's got 10 available, 263 of them sold. So that to me is a very popular item. He's got $29.99 as far as shipping is concerned. And look, you can see his, you know, they got, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's pretty nice. It kind of explains everything. But one thing they don't have are pictures or video in their description. Well, eBay kind of looks at it as, well, if you got a video, you're going to rank even higher. If you got pictures, well, he's got pictures up here, you know, so, but other than that, they're not in his description. They're actually in his pictures, which it does make a difference. I mean, you could put some pictures in your description, and it's not overkill. Trust me, you know. I will put a description in there, and then I'll put the picture, and then I'll write more of the description, and then put another picture, and then that way they're able to physically see it. So if I was selling something like a health and wellness product, I would definitely put Vitamix as far as my description. I would definitely put Vitamix in my description, because people are looking for blenders, and you know, you never know. You could sell your health and wellness product just by simply having somebody that was looking for a blender. So if they were looking for a blender and they wanted to throw something in there, say, you know, some berries or something, and you guys were selling a health product, well, why not use Vitamix as one of your keywords? You know, you'd be the only person out there that would have your product in front of all these Vitamix people looking at blenders, and it may give them an idea and say, hey, you know, I'm trying to lose weight here. I think I'm gonna get on this weight management program. you know, and all they were doing was looking for blenders. And that's what I kind of mean by when, you know, you just got to be related. The keywords have to be related, and they have to go to the things that you're trying to sell. So, you know, I kind of put a health and wellness company. They have a lot of shakes that they use. They can use that, you know, and put them in these blenders. And, you know, so it'd be kind of perfect for that. People don't think about stuff like that. You know, you have to think outside the box sometimes and say, hey, look, you know, what do people, you know, how am I going to make my health and wellness shake? Well, I'm going to put it in a blender. Well, you know, that would be the thing that I would look at was these blenders, any type of blender, and put your product in front of that, you know, and that crowd, and let them start to see your product. And believe me, people will start buying. So, you know what? There you go. I just heard it. That I hear the music. So, you know, I'm just letting you know that this is the end of the video. So we're gonna go ahead and end this video. If you guys like the video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and share my videos. That's what this is all about. Feel free to share them, and hopefully it was good content for you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Okay, talk to you guys later. See ya.